Ta-da! Okay, we're live. Let's see what we got going on tonight, y'all. Get all my other stuff running, up and running. Whoops. Will, how you doing? Whew. It's been a day, brother. Hope you're doing good today. I really need to clean this screen. But you got to take the South Carolina DNR test to go hunting in North Carolina? Huh? Hey, Charles, how you doing? Yeah, it's hot today here too, buddy. I can tell you that now. Well, I'm not sure I understand what you're saying. You got to take a test in South Carolina so you can get a North Carolina hunting license. Oh, you don't have a hunter's education course? Thought you young bucks, all y'all had to take that before getting a hunting license. You're in Georgia, right? Is that correct? So they don't have hunter's education in Georgia? Or does North Carolina don't accept hunter's education from North Carolina? You're from South Carolina. It's 10 parts. I know that. I mean, I'm grandfathered. I don't have to take a hunter's education course because I'm grandfathered in. But most everybody nowadays, especially I believe your age, has to have a hunter's education in order to get a license to begin with. Yeah, it's hot here today, Charles. I walked outside earlier this afternoon and had my breath taken away just because of the humidity. Oh. Well, I'll be dadgum. Look who made it in the house. Jan Phillips. RD, what's up, brother? You back? Well, I'm below the sand hills, but yeah, it's still hot. It's still hot, Bubba. RD, you're welcome to come up if you want to. Just got to tell me yes or no. Yeah, it got hot here. Less money. Yeah. We had 7 days straight of rain. And then it was supposed to rain today. I mean, they were calling for it, and then they still might get something tonight. I don't know, but sun popped out. It is hot. All right, let me see what I can do here. Oh, it ain't gonna be for no few minutes, buddy. You're gonna be in here for the duration. Oh shoot. Crazy day. Most of the day spent fighting a field fire. Dang, dude. Everyone be careful out there. It's very hot and dry in Illinois. Send us some of your extra. Then I wish I could. It flooded. I mean, we had one day where it rained so hard it flooded my backyard. It was coming out of the neighbor's yard, looked like a river. Looked like an old river coming through the yard. It was, and of course, it flooded that low spot I got in the backyard. And RJ, what's going on? How you doing? Well, here he is. Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, Mr. RD.
Thank God there's only one.
Thank goodness.
I'm trying my new setup tonight.
I see that, dude.
I got a new microphone too. I don't know how that sounds.
Sounds good. Looks good.
I got a new JPEG on the back glass.
I see that.
Den.
What's it say? Waterfowl what? Oh, den.
Yeah. It's a couch.
I see that.
Yeah, I told the kids.
It looks like I'm looking up at you.
Yeah, you'd be sad to see what it's mounted to. Just cardboard at the moment. But you said I'm going to be on for all night. I told the kids in bed 8:45. I'm going to be right behind them.
It's 8:44 now. No, it's 8:08 now.
Yeah. You ever had them days at work where you just ride home with the windows up, the air conditioning off, no radio?
Yep.
One of them days.
Yeah, I know. I've had those days. I see Charles got almost 5 inches of rain there last week. Jan saying that he had a wet spring, but no rain to speak of in June.
I still can't find nothing on them California. They said that they still got pretty heavy fires out there.
You talking about Canada?
I said California. I meant Canada. Yes.
I haven't really looked for it, to be honest.
Well, we talked about the smoke, the fires affecting the ducks. I wonder what the smoke's doing. Because if they couldn't, even if they were miles and miles away, and the smoke's so bad that it's, what they saying even in New York and stuff. I mean, wouldn't they just fly away too and move?
I don't know, dude.
Maybe they fly to South Carolina. You think if we start advertising, like put up billboards,
Fly south? Well, they had for years. They had south of the border signs up on 95, and I still don't think it did any good.
dude? I'm here to tell you, they got new south of the border signs starting as soon as you cross over into Georgia from Florida. I'm talking about brand new printing. I looked at them and I said, "Are they already advertising south of the border?" And about every 20 miles, you started seeing the south of borders, brand spanking new.
That's because of Buc-ee's on 95.
I can believe it.
I guarantee you that's because of Buc-ee's. On the other side on the north side of Florence, they got a brand new Buc-ee's. I guarantee you that's what's going on. Let's see here. Hold on a second. Jan said we got rain in the prairie pothole breeding grounds. Good. Georgia trapping and fishing. What's happening, brother? PA trapping and outdoors is in the house. What's going on? Tom Keltich and everything outdoors. We got some trappers in tonight, boy. We got some trappers in the house tonight. I love my trappers now. Anybody that likes to go out and catch coons and foxes and any of the little varmints that like to eat my duck eggs, I love them. Well, tell me, how was your trip, Bo?
Hot. Very hot. Let's see. Sunday through Thursday was work, and then late Thursday through Sunday was vacation. But there's a good many ducks. There's a good many ducks I can report at Disney around the Magic Kingdom. There's a lot of ducks and a lot of geese. And they got their fair share of old stinky blackbirds too.
Oh, I can tell you. I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt, they have a huge concentration of ducks down that way.
Yeah. I got video.
It's absolutely amazing. But they got food. They got food. They got water everywhere. They got they got so much of it that they can go wherever they want, and nobody's gonna bother them.
Yeah,
and that's the good thing about it.
Mostly, all I saw was mallards.
Well, that's probably some local ducks.
Probably.
That's just local pen raised stuff.
Saw a lot of mallards
in that area.
Yeah, I went towards
model ducks.
Saturday. We drove towards Clearwater, Florida, and I got a cool video in the Wendy's parking lot, just a ditch that had water in it. It had 2 this-year-old ducks swimming around in it. I'm talking about it wasn't even ankle deep water, and I'm like, that's the coolest thing ever in front of Wendy's. I mean, they just found what little bit of water they could and eating French fries.
Probably model ducks. I mean,
that's what I would.
Probably what they are.
They look like hens, but they didn't have any purple on their back midsection. But you could tell that they were very, very young. Like their heads wasn't much bigger than a teal at that point. I mean, they were. You could definitely tell.
The colors didn't come in, but I can almost guarantee you they were Florida model ducks.
I was surprised at all the lakes they got down there.
I'm surprised you didn't see any whistlers.
No.
Any black-bellied furbless tree ducks or or the black-bellied tree ducks and the furbless tree ducks.
There was one white bird down there that had a nose probably about that long. It was bright, like bright red. Now they were everywhere at Disney. Like you couldn't not turn your head and see 5 or 6 at a time.
And they were, what color were they?
They were white with bright orange beak. I mean, they were like that long. They were pretty big. I mean, they wasn't no duck. I'm sure they were some probably endangered. Yeah, they're probably some endangered species, you know.
They have a flat bill like a spoonbill?
Nah, it looked like a buzzard. I doubt.
I can't see it. I can't see that. Oh. Swamp rat in Florida. What is that? You see that now? Is that an ibis? I think that's an ibis.
Whatever it is, you could throw some pebbles and take out 100 of them easy. But it's some big money down there in Florida.
Oh, yeah. A lot of big money down there.
I think we're fixing to get a storm up this way. So if you got somebody else wants to come on tonight, I'll be glad to back out on my end because it's pretty windy up here.
Oh, is it? So it's coming through?
Yeah, we got some pretty good wind. There ain't nothing on radar at the moment, but it's probably getting pretty close to York County.
Let's see. Swamp Rat said it's an iris, but it looks like a flamingo. PA Trapping is saying he's going to have 100 Bridger number 3s on cable before season. He wants to trap beaver in Maine or either Wisconsin. Dang. You can come down south and get all you want, but they won't be worth anything.
We did see a
problem
pretty
with trapping down south. It's just it don't get cold enough to get a good pelt.
We did see a pretty good hog on the side of the road down towards Florida, right near the swamp area, just eating like normal deer on the side of the road here. That was a pretty big hog.
Dang. Yeah, I was my weekend got kind of all goofed up. I had wanted to go down to the river Friday and forgot that I had some things to do and got reminded late Thursday night. And Saturday I ended up working a few hours, and then I was gonna go do some stuff and was gonna head down to the lake, and I was trying to cut the grass anyway. The one of the things I was trying to do was get the grass cut, and my lawnmower broke on me. I spent the rest of the day working on them. I think I called you about that. I was that thing wore me out. And but I finally got it cranked up late. Well, actually I got it cranked up this morning before I went to work. It finally, I don't know what happened, but it finally cranked up. I think I had a piece of trash in the carburetor, and I think I was able to loosen it up.
It don't take much trash in a carburetor.
No. Swamp Red says
More.
his teal/wood duck season kicks off on September 16th.
I saw a good many guide service postings down there. You know, when you get that close to when you're in Florida and you're around them areas, you know how Facebook suggests stuff for you.
Yep.
And it was suggesting, you know, good bit of hunting going on down there in Florida ducks.
Mm-hmm.
But
you know, I have some. I have a good friend that he's a fishing guy down there, small water charters, and that's the name of his business. But he's at Okeechobee, and I believe you were further south.
Yeah, we was in Orlando and then went to Tampa and then Clearwater for a day, but that's a long ride.
Yeah. Billy from SoFlo was right there, and he does a little guiding, I think. If he'll come up tonight, he might. I don't know. He might be listening in the background. But yeah, there's a lot of guiding operations down there. Anti, what's going on, brother? PA says they still sell to the Hatter market and pay the same. They don't weigh as much and sell by the pound, $16 dry pelt. Okay. Whew. You do look worn out, Bubba. I can tell you that.
Yeah, I've got me 2 screens now. I need to get one a little bit closer because because you know when you join you can't read the comments, and now you can.
Right.
With my second screen, I can read the comments. It is crazy how much of a delay it is, though.
Oh yeah. I have 2 screens. I got my iPad rolling, and also you know, my laptop. But yeah, it's amazing. Let's see here. Oh, Sweet Pea, what's going on? How you doing? Hell, I bet they have more gator snakes than you do, Pass. Yeah, Dan, they do have a lot more alligators and a lot more snakes.
I didn't see a single gator down there.
Really?
Yep, and I trust me, my kids were looking everywhere for them.
Oh, man, I love them. I love watching them.
I kept telling my kids that there was one inside of Disney, I'm sure that they would get rid of it. It'd be a liability.
Yeah. Well, Charles, I will be down there probably on opening day, so I gotta do some scouting here in a little while. But I plan on being down there for the opener for the early teal. I want to go to Florida for the opener, but I think I'm going to wait till first part of January when the blue wings are in full plumage.
Well, I could tell you for experience, it's hotter than all get out down there right now.
Oh yeah.
I mean, even the ocean was like unbelievable hot.
For y'all, those that don't know, Sweet Pea said she's a friend of mine from the TikTok side of the house. She lives down there in Florida. Let's see here. Dan saying just a little over a month till tree rat season. I ain't never been much of a tree rat hunter.
Talking about squirrels?
especially the early. Yeah.
I always thought you couldn't hunt them till
But I
after
don't
it
know if
freezes.
I want to. Yeah, they got
Something about
too
them
many
worms.
bugs on them, too many wolves. I'll tell you what, during turkey season, I could have killed 100 of them.
Do y'all have any black squirrels in your area?
Every now and then we'll see one, mostly grays, a handful of fox squirrels, if that's what you're talking about, a black squirrel,
Yeah.
fox squirrel.
Oh, real
But,
pretty. That we're starting to get a little bit more of them, a little bit more. My attack dog came in.
Yeah, I posted a video on TikTok. I haven't done it on YouTube yet, but dadgum Bougie was barking and jumping and just raising Cain all through the house, and I got after her with a water bottle, and it don't phase her. She loves it.
This is our old dog here. She's a Chihuahua.
Oh, that's right, Sweet Pea. You do have a YouTube. That's right. I forget. September 13th is a Wednesday, and I'll be working weekend only for me and you. Okay. I'm just going to try to make the opener, but I'm going to, if I can, it will definitely be that Friday and Saturday that I'll be down there. Talking with Craig Charles, not sure if we're going to be able to hunt the teal because of the boat situation, but we probably end up shooting doves and early geese. I'm gonna have my stuff ready for the teal, but if I can get on a good dove shoot down there or up there and or a good goose hunt, I'll be fine with that.
You ever try planting some rice?
Me?
Yeah.
I have in the past when we had property I could do with it.
I put out some today. I ain't never planted it before. The pond that I can hunt is pretty low.
You just put it on the mud bank?
Yeah, that and threw it in the water. They said it. I'm just reading what I heard. It sinks to the bottom, and then
if it's not too deep, it'll come up. If it's in deeper water, it won't come up.
That seemed a little bit too easy to me.
You can throw it in little shallow water, shallow, and because it's going to grow down first, then it's got to grow up. So it's harder for it. It expends a lot of energy to grow down, and then it's got to expend more energy to come up. So it's either going to take a long time or the water's going to drop out of it. Hold on. Let me read some of these comments. Is a black squirrel a color phase? There, as far as I know, there are two phases in a fox squirrel: black or black and white, and red. And those are the only two color phases that I'm aware of. But it's just it's a fox squirrel. It's not a gray squirrel. It's big. It's a bigger, what we used to call them cat squirrels. Big old cat squirrel.
Real fluffy too.
Yeah. Sweet Pea said, also let your friends know I'm a single grandma looking for a grandpa with a boat. Size matters. Boot size. Oh, boat size. I said boot size. Boat size. You're a nut.
I'm out of the picture. I got sinkable kayaks.
No, a black squirrel is a black fox squirrel is a black squirrel is black fox squirrel is reddish orange. Huh? I think I've seen fox squirrels. I call them black fox squirrels. They're black. I've seen them that reddish orange or red color. That could be too. I'm not a professional squirrel hunter. I don't know.
You messed with your shotgun any?
Nope. I ain't had time, bub. I honestly, I just ain't had time. I get the. I'm here lately, dude. We've been working. I mean, I've been working, 6, 7 o'clock. I get off work, I eat supper, I watch a little bit of TV, and I'm asleep. I'm usually on the couch.
I know how you feel.
Boot size matters too. Yeah, I think they're a color phase, PA. And I think it would also depend on the area, as well. But I've seen them. I've seen fox squirrels in both colors here.
Well, I'm going to change over to the phone, and I'm going to go greatly push 2 kids into the bed. I'm going to.
I got you. I appreciate you coming up.
Well, I'm going.
Y'all, if y'all don't have RD Rentals, y'all need to get him.
I appreciate it.
If I could get Mr. Mark to throw up his link real quick, if you hadn't already, just do it. If you could do it again for me, I'd appreciate it. But get RD. I mean, he's a good friend of mine. Lives right here in South Carolina, right up the road from me. Oh, by the way, that video we did at the range will be coming out Wednesday.
Is it going to show us
my portion of it anyway?
Is it going to show us busting all them skeet we hit?
It's going to show every skeet that we shot and hit.
I like it. I like it.
Yep, that's exactly what it's going to show. There was
neither one of us is
going to be close-ups.
Yeah, well, neither one of us is going to be in a skeet competition anytime soon. Neither one of us is going to be in a competition anytime soon.
No, not after that performance. Jan's telling me to send the Sweet 16 to me if it needs to be broke in.
It don't need to be broke in. It got plenty of shells in it.
Oh yeah. We shot. We shot a lot that day.
It just needs to be dialed in. Not broke in, dialed in.
It needs to be dialed in. That's it. Don't think you're not supposed to dial in a shotgun, because you most absolutely do have to. I'm just afraid I'm gonna have to cut that stock and or at least a butt pad. And I don't know how to do it, and I'm gonna have to get somebody who can do it. Appreciate that, Anti.
Well, when wintertime comes, your jacket might be thick enough to push it. Maybe it might be too much. I don't know. Might just have to hunt in a t-shirt.
That's how I normally hunt anyway. I hardly ever wear my big jacket while I'm hunting. I'll wear it on the boat rides, but I usually take it off. But,
all right, well, I'm gonna go get some kids in bed.
He was saying, he says, I've seen them. All right, man.
Appreciate you having me on.
Not a problem. Come back if you feel like it. Anytime. You're always welcome up here. Let's see here. PA was saying he's seen an all white squirrel. Yeah, I have too. If you go to Hendersonville, North Carolina, or is it Asheville? One or the other. And I believe it might be Asheville. They got a college up there, and they've got a large population of all white squirrels up there. Saying no editing of the video. Trust me, you had to edit this one. Oh, there was so much, man. We had one time we had 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 cameras running at one time. And trust me, there was some things that needed to be edited out. Mostly me yelling, how did I miss that? Let's see here. Well, not much going on this week or last week. Like I said, my weekend plans got thwarted by a honeydew list, getting some stuff done around the house, and my lawnmower's breaking down. You keep mine in so you can blame the coat. You keep mine on, okay. Yeah, my lawnmower, they just both of them quit running. And I spent all day Saturday trying to get them to run. Couldn't do it. And I had to push my riding lawnmower back up under the shed. And then this morning when I got up, I was almost done too. I just had a couple strips in the backyard. I woke up this morning, I went out there and I said, let me try it. And it fired right up. And undoubtedly it got a piece of trash or something hung up in the carburetor. And when I was cleaning the carburetor out, I might have unlodged it and finally decided to work. But I've been using it all, this whole spring and summer, and it's been doing fine. I don't know what caused it, but anyway. For those of y'all that are still interested in a hat, I have 3 left. 3 hats left. 3 hats left. Usually we have to edit out the profanity. I make a very conscious effort, Jan, not to use profanity when I got the camera on. I try not to use it, period. There are times when things slip, but I do my best. I mean, I try to make it a huge effort not to. We're on a catfish tournament Saturday night, and I catch 1 catfish, caught a nice smallmouth. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I usually take mine off, Jan. When I'm running the boat, I'll wear my coat to knock the wind and stuff off of me. But when I get to where I'm going, I start, I take it off because I know I'm going to sweat, putting out decoys, doing whatever, this and whatever. Yeah, I need to buy non-alcohol fuel. Add some seafoam to the gas. It'll help clean out the carb. Yeah, I know. I need to do it. I need to go run some. I need to run my boat motor is what I need to do. I'm gonna try to do that tomorrow. Go crank it up again. I usually crank up the boat motor once or twice a month, let it run for about 5 or 10 minutes. And same thing with my my generator. I try to crank it up once a month. Jan, I tell you, I use the Continental tire, the Grappler. I believe it's called the Grappler. It's a fairly aggressive all-terrain tread. It's not a it's not a big old mutter tire, but it's got some aggressive all-terrain tire on it, and they've done well for me. I've had 2 or 3 sets on my truck, and they do really well. But mine's made by Continental. Yeah, Michelin's are a bunch of money. Well, any of your tires are going to cost a lot now that oil production's on little to none. People don't understand that too. They got to pump oil so we make tires. Mark's got Cooper AT3s. Speaking of which, I might need to get a new set before the year's out. But I know how I look at it, it's going to be close to $1,000, if not more now. I haven't priced them in a while, so. Jan's asking, how many miles did you get out of those Coopers? Whew. I need to get a lot more views before I buy another set of tires. I got it, man. This thing is spent all my little bit of money on that new gun, which I'm happy I got, by the way. I'm just saying. Yeah, everything's is getting expensive. You're right about that. Where did I see the other day? Oh, I was watching. How many of y'all? Speaking of oil and whatnot, and I know it's again off topic, but did y'all see in the news where New York City is getting ready, or they're talking about banning fire for these pizzerias that have these these wood burning ovens to make their pizzas, and they want to ban the use of fire because it's putting too much smoke in the air or doing something. I don't know what's going on. Have y'all heard that? Did y'all hear that the other day? How about, and I'm serious. They're talking about banning. It was on the news. They were talking about banning fires. You can't use like, I say charcoal, but it's, wood turns it, when you burn it, turns into charcoal. Charcoal fired pizzeria ovens. I mean, everybody goes for pizza. If they're going to go to New York, I mean, let's face facts. New York City makes some of the best pizzas in the world, in the world, and they all have those brick oven pizzas, and they use wood to burn to create the heat to cook the pizza. No, they were banning gas ovens too. They've done that, but now they're talking about banning fire ovens, brick ovens, pizza brick ovens. Yeah, I was looking at the Sweet 16 myself. Maybe next year. Now I sound like a Cubs fan. Yeah, maybe next year. I'll tell you, I may have a little bit of trouble with it right now, getting it dialed in and whatnot. But I'm still going to have a lot of fun with that. I'm still going to have a lot of fun with it this year. Oh man, what else is going on in the big world? Besides a whole bunch of junk. Let's see. I don't know much. I'm almost just enjoying sitting here, just bull chatting. You know what I'm saying? Just because there's so much going on, I just kind of get my mind a break from it. We're still talking about the tires. They're a 60,000 mile tire, but I don't have that many miles on them yet. I got a little over 50,000 on my last Coopers. Okay. Yeah, I've got to get some tires. Oh, what the heck? While I'm hitting. Yeah, I know. And all I'm saying is show it. Oh, Jan, you type something in here and it's saying show or hide, and I'm trying to tap show and it won't let me do it. This message is held for review. I don't know why. Well, I would say good for them if you're stupid enough to live in New York City, but I live in Southern Illinois, live in glass houses, but don't throw stones. I understand that. That came through. Is there another one? Oh, well. Looks like it. You got it? Oh, okay. Speaking of baseball, who do you think's going to? I mean, we still a little ways out, but I'd like to see the Braves take it again. Terrible to take a loan out to buy tires. Ain't that the truth? Yeah, I'd like to see the Braves take it again this year. Just me personally. Well, let's get back on the duck hunting wagon. I'm ready. Who else is ready? Probably me, Batman in Illinois. Georgia Traveling Fish says, I hope they make it again. I do too. I really do. I've always liked the Braves. I mean, it's the only team we got close enough to South Carolina. So, who knows, Jan? I mean, seriously, who knows? Um, you know, they'll flag just about anything nowadays. You know, you say the word stupid, and I mean they'll flag it, and it's because they don't take it. You know, it's AI that's listening to it. RD says he did it. Both kids at 8:45. Awesome. No worry, Will. You got things you got to take care of, buddy. Yeah. I heard about that, Charles. I found myself rooting for Cincinnati Reds underdogs. Well, back in the day, Cincinnati when they had Pete Rose and Johnny Bench, and that was the team. I think all ducks are pretty. I mean, back in the day, I mean, I like to watch the Yankees play, but you know, I'm ready. I don't know if Bougie's ready yet. We still got her in obedience training right now. She's wanting to break from the sit when I walk off for any good distance. So we're working on that now, but we're going to keep it up for the rest of the month. Hopefully, sometime next month or the end of July, closer to August, I'm going to start working her on force breaking her, force fetch. And once I get that started, we're going to start the retrieving stuff. Thank you, Will. She was a little demon today, buddy. I'm gonna tell you right now. She got full of herself. She was all over the place, running through the house, wide open, jumping on everything. But yeah, she was wide open earlier, and she's probably in there napping right now. And probably in about an hour, she's gonna wake up and she's gonna do it all over again. she'll just absolutely go crazy. Oh, Lord. Puppy stages. Oh, yeah. Yeah. They go through those stages, man. I mean, she's funny because like 5:30, 6 o'clock, she wants to get out of, she wakes up, jumps on the bed, licks me in the back of my head. I get up, I let her out. And by that time, I'm up, so I might as well go ahead and fix a cup of coffee. And I get back in bed just to sit there and watch TV a little bit, watch the morning news. And she curls up right in beside me, goes right back to sleep. I get up, do my shower thing, and come in here and start work. She'll follow me in here. She goes right back to sleep. Usually around 11, she's wide open. And nothing I can do to calm her down. I mean, she's one end of this house. I let her outside. I let her run, throw stuff for her. She comes in, drinks water, sleeps for 10 minutes, and she's back up at it again. But I am ready for TLC. I'm ready. I am so ready. Yeah, there's no snooze button. Nope. They get up, they want out. Mm-mm-mm. So what else, guys? I'm probably gonna call this an early night tonight. I do have a few things that need to get done this evening before I go to bed, and I'll probably call this here in a few minutes, unless somebody's got something they want to talk about. But just had some things happen. And I got to take care of it before I call it a night. After the trip to the Delta Waterfowl Expo, I'll be worse than a kid at Christmas Eve. Yeah, that's coming up. I wish I could make that. All right, Sweet Pea, you take care of yourself. We'll see you later. I got I got some things I got to take care of this evening. Things just came up. I got to take care of it, but summer heat sucking the life out. Yeah, that's another thing. But I will be back next Monday night, of course. As always, it's just this particular night, just some things. Like I said, got to take care of some stuff. No, I'm worn down myself. But I hate to leave good company. You won't be there, but your official hat will be. Well, I appreciate that, bud. Yeah, I wanted to go, but I just can't do it right now. Same here, Mark. It was good to see everybody. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and call this a night. Like I said, I just got some things I got to take care of. But I do appreciate each and every one of y'all coming in. I really do. I mean, you guys are the reason why I do what I do, why I'm here. This crew right here is why I like to put out videos, why I like to come on live and just chat and just talk and, have a good time. I'm going to try. But anyway, listen, appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for coming in. But again, I'm going to call it an evening. Y'all take care of yourselves. And we will see y'all next time. Daddy Duck 365. Y'all have a good night.